Hello everyone, welcome back to another fishing adventure. Today we are out exploring yet another creek. Now I did fish this a little while ago, and I caught a bass and I think some type of sunfish. And we're back, we're on foot. We're going to get to as much bank and maybe get in it a little bit because we do got our boots on. We might wade it a little bit, but yeah, it's looking really good. And I've only seen just a little bit of it. We're gonna go down here to the right, and that's where we're gonna be exploring for the most part. So let's see what we can get into. We are starting off with a micro Z-Man TRD, the little micro series, and we've got a little bitty 1 1/15 ounce Z-Man little Ned head. So we're gonna pop that off the bottom, nice little subtle bait. But yeah, we're also using once again our new little creek rod here. We've got our 6-foot medium light Cast King rod. Let's go ahead and get to fishing. We're definitely gonna have to dodge these leaves. Oh, that was our first bite. Oh, they're tugging on it. Something's over there. It's really not that big of a lure either. Seemed like they'd be able to get a hold of it. There we go. There we go. We are on. That didn't take too long, and we got a creek chub. That makes sense. Here we're tugging on it. Might be more than one. This one finally decided to just go ahead and eat it. Here we go. So was a little bit worried at first just because it's a cool morning, cool fall morning. Wasn't sure what was going to happen, but I have seen a couple fish swimming around, and then we got to this decent little pool right here and we got a bite. Got a couple bites and we got a fish. Nice little creek chub. Start off the day. See you, buddy. There we go. What do we got? What do we got? That is another chub. Well, the last creek we fished was filled with chubs. Looks like this one's gonna have a bunch of chubs too, which is fine. I just hope to get a couple more species. Not just a bunch of chubs, but I will certainly take them. Especially if you get some big ones, they fight pretty hard. Oh, I'm just gonna let them go. They like to squirm. But another chub. There we go. Something just hammered it. What do we got? Another big old chub. Right now it is Chub City. All right, see you, buddy. Hooked up again? We are hooked up again. Probably another chub, I'm assuming. Yep. They peck. There's probably more than one that peck at it. They're like peck, and then one finally gets a hold of it, and I mean, oh, hold on, buddy. They definitely like it. So I think I picked the right lure. Just eventually, hopefully we can get to another spot, maybe the other way down the creek, and locate some different species. There we go. Something came out and bit it. And another chub. Looks like a decent little hole right here. I was hoping there'd be a nice little bass chilling over there. Little chub. See you, bud. Another one. What is that? Oh, let's go. We got a little bitty bass. Let's go. It's not the bass size I was hoping. I was hoping like a little chunky bass, but you know, like a little chunky creek bass. But we'll take this little bitty thing. A little bitty nice little bass. I'll take it. Species number 2. Little bitty dude. See you, buddy. There's another fish. What do we got? Oh, I thought it was a bass. I seen its mouth open and it just made me think of a, you know, like a largemouth bass. But another chub. Shoot, this dude was fighting pretty hard for a little chub. Alrighty, folks, I have done a decent bit of exploring. Not really seeing too much more good water. And I don't want to hike down too far because I don't have a lot of time today. So I'm going to go ahead, work my way all the way back and go to where we started and head the other way, because I know there's some deeper spots over there. And I'm pretty sure we'll catch some more fish and probably some other species. So got a decent little hike. Make my way back over there, start fishing again. There we go. There we go. What is that? He's got something, a different species. Let's go. We got a green sunfish. These are fish you definitely expect to live in these creeks. And he's got something all over him. Don't know what those are, but they are all over him, unless that's just, no, I think there's something is on him. Don't know what it is, but there we go. Finally, another species. We definitely have reached some deeper water, and over there looks really good too, out there in front of me past that tree and whatnot. There you go. See, buddy. All right, didn't have a lot with me, but I did have these little bitty frogs I got off eBay. This one looks pretty rough, but it should still swim, I think. Yeah, honestly, it doesn't look too great. It's a little messed up, but we're gonna swim this in, see if we can get a little reaction strike right here. And we sure did. Wow, that was really quick results. I think that is a long ear. Oh yeah, there's another species. All right, that was a good adjustment there. I knew there was a fish over there. Nice long ear. See, buddy. Little bitty frog. Picked the white one, figured it would stand out really well, of course. Alrighty, folks, just made a big change. As you can see out in front of me, we got some deeper, actually I don't really know how deep it is, but definitely some stained waters. I'm gonna try something that's been sitting in my tackle box for a long time. Don't know how much I really used it, but it's a Rebel little crawl, little crank. And we're gonna fish this little deep area pretty good and then call it a day. Hopefully we can catch some fish on this. Oh, we hooked up. Wow, that is a little bass. That was like our second cast. See you, buddy. All right, not the size I wanted, but it's a fish, and that tells me that the fish like it. So there we go. I finally got something. I just hiked through a bunch of bushes and trees to get to this spot, and I'm legit sitting down right now because it's hard to get to this. And we got a red ear. Don't flop until I get this out. I really like this little Rebel crawl though. I definitely need to throw it some more. Or not a red ear, a long ear. Whatever I said, I don't remember. See you, buddy. but we're getting pretty close to being done here. Just trying to get a few more fish. All right, y'all. I wasn't gonna make any more changes, but I can't really fish that rebel crawl with all these leaves on the water, so I made one last change, or hopefully one last change. It's a jig head with a bobby garland, little minnow on there. See if we can get anything. Try to avoid the leaves. I'm on. Oh, it's a bass. It's a bass, it's a bass. Let's go. Oh shoot, I got thorns all behind me. I caught a largie. Biggest largie of the day. Probably the biggest bass I've ever caught on this rod, but it is not quite the one I want to give it a good test. You know, I want like a good pound, pound and a half. Really give it a good test, but I'm definitely happy with that. I've been trying to get a few more fish, fighting through all these weeds, because this is like a really good looking part of the creek, and I think that's where mainly all the fish are. And look at that, nice little bass. He may have, oh, he ate a little crawfish recently. He's got some little things down in there in his mouth. Thank you, buddy. And that was on the bobby garland little minnow. See you, buddy. There we go. What is that? Oh, that's a big old creek chub. Big old chub on the bobby garland. Little minnow. I think there was another one. See if we can get the other one. See, buddy. Oh, another bass. Another little largie hiding under that bridge. Alrighty, folks, I'm gonna call it there. Another fun day of creek fishing. Explored a new spot, but so we probably won't go where we were earlier when we first started. We probably won't go that way too much. Maybe just a little bit. But next time we come here, we'll make sure we'll go back over here to these deeper spots again. We'll definitely start there instead and see how that goes, because there's definitely a lot more of the deeper spots I didn't get to. And there's also a lake if I keep going down the trail, and a spillway, so hopefully next time we'll hit those. Definitely liking this rod for the creek fishing. Still haven't hooked into anything bigger yet, so can't wait for that. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you all later.